Hello and welcome to the Weekend of Health. I don't say that too often. Um, my brother's trying to watch TV, so I should apologize to him later. The reason why I say that is weekend trades didn't go so well. We usually try to go to the tournaments, trade and stuff. We basically got told out of both of our binders and all of our cards, everything's useless. Typical way it is anymore. If you don't have money, you don't have trades. It's getting that bad again. And everything. But the economy's bad, job market's bad, and card games are getting expensive again. I already went on a long rant about Vanguard, so there's no point in me going into it again. As you can see, we finally got an entertainment center set up that we got really cheap from Goodwill. And things get even worse and worse. a-kon for next year has already been ruined. Half my cosplays I won't do, even if I go at all at this point. Little Kriba has been announced to be there, and as many of you know from my recent cosplays is Yusei Fudo and Seto Kaiba, I hate the guy. It's not necessarily all his fault, like a lot of people pointed out to me when I said I'm seriously thinking about not going now, but when you hear card games on motorcycles 600 times in a matter of 2 or 3 hours because people just think it's cute, you tend not to want to meet the person that caused it all. When you hear screw the rules, I have money, to the point where you feel like you're the only person that can cosplay the character well because you don't want to use that phrase, it takes its toll on you. And then not to mention he started all the rest of the Abridged series, which I'll be the first to tell you I hate the Sailor Moon Abridged, I hate the Dragon Ball Abridged, I hate almost all Abridged series. To be fair, some of them can be funny, some of them can be good, but it gets to the point anymore like there's a lot of them. The Abridged series is coming out before the anime comes out, so we don't get to look at the characters the way they should be looked at. We look at their Abridged series comedy counterparts instead of, oh, this is what they could actually be. And for me, you don't know what I'm talking about, well, you need to take a look at it and find out. Like, watch the original Yu-Gi-Oh! And then you turn around and watch the Abridged series. Yes, the jokes are there. Yes, you can see where all of them come from. But you can kind of see where he's destroyed the characters and made them into jokes. And that's what all Abridged series do, and that's why I don't like them. I've always been the first to say you've got to be able to laugh at yourself and laugh at the stuff you're into. So I don't exactly hate them all, but I completely hate the guy. I hate him to the point where I'm even thinking about not going, and for many of you that know me, I have done everything I can to go to a-kon for the past 10 years. And it's just to the point where just him alone as a guest has made it where I don't want to go anymore. I don't want to go to this a-kon. If he's at Anime Fest, I won't go to Anime Fest. If I have any photo shoots and he crashes them, I will have him escorted off by the police. I really don't like the guy. I get enough card game on motorcycle jokes and everything else as it is because of my decks, because I play Yu-Gi-Oh!, because I play other card games. And it's just time a lot of this stops, and I really wish he wouldn't show up to make it worse. I was planning on finishing Kayato for a-kon, but now I don't even know if I want to get Kayato done. I was planning on doing a lot of other stuff, but this pretty much makes it where if I go to a-kon, I'm probably spend most of the time in my room or the dealer's room. And that's a complete waste of money to me because I'm a photo shoot goer, I'm a panel goer. There's a lot I like to do with these things. And just him being there is going to increase the Abridged series joke, it's going to increase everything to the point where it's not going to be any fun for anybody besides the idiots that worship him. That was my Facebook going off. Yeah, it just hasn't been a good weekend. Card games become cheaper, like I said. Almost everything for the decks I'm missing now. For Vanguard, I'm looking at $25 for my last workshop for my Cogros. I'm looking at close to about $90 to $120 to finish my Gold Paladins, and it's mostly together. That's the sad thing. I think I might be able to keep my Royal Paladins cheap and my Nova Grapplers cheap, but I'm still looking at probably about $70–$80 to finish those decks. And I'll be the first to tell you that doesn't make me happy. Yu-Gi-Oh! Most of my decks are complete except for new ones I want to play. Like, I want to play the Prophecies, but even the Prophecies have issues to the point where cards there are more expensive than they need to be. There's two for the deck to run the way I want it. I have to get about $3 $40 cards, and it's just the same typical story of things get overhyped, get overpriced, and killed. So yeah, it hasn't been a real good weekend. The only good thing that's happened is I got to see and hang out with my fiance. And I'm hoping I get to do that a whole lot more. Maybe I quit wasting money on these card games. I can actually afford to take her on real dates. Anyway, yes, that is the case. I'm actually thinking about quitting the card games altogether because I played Vanguard for about 6–7 months, and I still have not been able to get a complete deck together because of the prices of the cards. That tells you something. Alright, well, hopefully next video will be more upbeat. I'll be in a better mood. I just want to apologize to my friends and family that want me at a-kon, because at this point I don't think I'm going to go. Unless, you know, there's something where I really need to be there. It's just almost a waste of money right now.